and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today I will be opening and reading every single card inside a Double Masters 2022 Draft Booster, then making a Pack 1, Pick 1, and 2 as though I were in a draft. I'll be including timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead to see the entire pack contents and my picks, but otherwise, let's get cozy and appreciate every single card in this pack. Tenth District Legionnaire. Red, white, for a 2/2. Creature, human, soldier, common. Haste. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 10th District Legionnaire, put a +1/+1 counter on 10th District Legionnaire, then scry 1. The 10th is under heavy attack, but it's being handled. I sent Mileva Tajik. Arachnus Web. 2 green for an enchantment, aura, common. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. At the beginning of the end step, if enchanted creature's power is 4 or greater, destroy Arachnus Web. Purphoros' Emissary. 3 red for a 3/3 enchantment creature, ox, common. Bestow 6 red. Menace. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has menace. I love the enchantment creature border that they use here, and how all of the bestow creatures have that starry appearance to them. Deep Analysis. 3 blue for a sorcery, common. Target player draws 2 cards. Flashback, 1 blue, pay 3 life. The specimen seems to be broken. We have Nicol Bolas here, looking very cool. Doomed Traveler, white for a 1/1. Creature, human soldier, common. When Doomed Traveler dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. He vowed he would never rest until he reached his destination. He doesn't know how right he was. Skeleton Archer. 3 black for a 3/3. Creature, Skeleton Archer, common. When Skeleton Archer enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. Soul, flesh, even eyes None of these are strictly necessary for deadly precision. Madras of Zargoth Fen. Makeshift Mauler. 3 blue for a 4/5 creature, zombie horror, common. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile a creature card from your graveyard. It always amazes me what perfectly good things people throw away. Ludovic, Necro-Alchemist. Agony Warp. Blue, black, for an instant, common. Target creature gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Target creature gets -0/-3 until end of turn. Life's cycle has become inverted in Grixis. The same energy is endlessly recycled and becomes more stagnant with each pass. That's pretty gross looking. Unburial Rites. 4 black for a sorcery, uncommon. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Flashback, 3 white. All crave the blessed sleep. Few receive it. Heroic Reinforcements. 2 red, white. Sorcery, uncommon. Create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste. Cries of anguish quickly spurred cries of action. Dreamshaper Shaman. 5 red for a 5/4 enchantment, creature, Minotaur Shaman, uncommon. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 2 red and sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Magic is the true artist's medium. Here is our first rare. Darksteel Plate, 3 for an artifact, equipment, rare, indestructible. Equipped creature has indestructible. Equip 2. If there can be no victory, then I will fight forever. Koth of the Hammer. Oh, wow. We have a full art Smothering Tithe. 3 white for an enchantment, rare. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If the player doesn't, you create a treasure token. Oh, how I love gold. I'd eat and breathe it if I could. Leland Tax Collector. We have a foil Liev Sky Knight. 1 white, blue for a 3/1 creature, human knight, common. Flying. When Liev Sky Knight enters the battlefield, detain target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Nice. We also have a foil rare. Zur the Enchanter. 1 white, blue, black for a 1/4 legendary creature, human wizard, rare. Flying. When Zur the Enchanter attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with mana value 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Zur remained aloof from Terracer's suffering, intent only on his own perfection. And then we have our Cryptic Spires, land, common. As you create your deck, circle 2 of the colors below. Cryptic Spires enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add 1 mana of either of the circled colors. And then we have a monk token and an egg token. All right, so here is our pack, and we get to take 2 cards since this is our first pick of the pack. I feel like I'm getting spoiled between Commander Legends and Double Masters. I think I'll miss being able to do that going forward. I think right away I'm definitely attracted to this Smothering Tithe. Not only does it look awesome, but generating the treasure off of it, or otherwise pressuring our opponent to continue paying 2 mana into this every time they draw a card, at least once per turn, seems pretty good. This Dreamshaper Shaman also looks pretty interesting. It might actually be really interesting to pair with the Smothering Tithe and sort of have a sacrifice outlet for some of the treasure tokens. We could also keep that in mind and try to work toward maybe a tokens deck or something where we wouldn't mind sacrificing our own permanents. The Unburial Rites is definitely interesting. Agony Warp can just act as a removal card if needed. Definitely would be good to draw some cards, but yeah, I think I am pretty intrigued by the idea of using this Smothering Tithe and Dreamshaper Shaman as a starting point, and then seeing if we can maybe try and build around this theme, or at least make some type of value from this. So yeah, let's give it a shot. So let's gather up our remaining cards, shuffle, and then lay them out for the next player. And there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know how your experience with Double Masters has been so far. Have you drafted the set yet? I'm really curious to know how that's going. As of this recording, it is release day, and I just went down to my local game store to pick up a few packs, but I haven't had the chance to draft yet. So tell me about your experience. I'd love to hear it. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe and come back every Monday and Friday for more Magic the Gathering videos. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.